Hey Virgo, welcome to your July full moon lunar eclipse message from my heart to yours. I wish you lots of good vibes and miracles and blessings in your experience. I hope that this message reaches you and offers some clarity and resonates. We are going to look at the shadow work that is as a result of this full moon and lunar eclipse, which is just a few weeks after the solar eclipse that we experienced in the middle of Mercury retrograde and a bunch of other planets in retrograde. So there's a lot of shadow work that we have been doing. So we're going to look at that energy in our physical experience and our spiritual experience and our connection with others, to see where our healing is, our healing focus. So to get us started, this is our shadow work, is milk and honey. This came out for one of the other signs too, Cancer. And so it's like, and I think that this is so far kind of a collective message, is like the shadow work that we've been doing, that you've been doing, Virgo, is about like accepting the blessings in your experience. And I know that I had started the video that way about speaking of your blessings. Like there have been opportunities and blessings that are in your experience, and I'm not sure it's easy for you to accept that. And I understand that there have probably been different areas of the journey and different relationships of the journey which have perhaps left a bad taste in your mouth or have a lingering effect on your experience. And so it might be difficult to let that part go and really sink into the blessing of your experience. But you really have a lot of great things going for you. And so your work, this shadow work that has come up, is to accept that, to accept the purging when it happens as an indicator or a tool to bless you rather than to hurt you. People leaving your experience or you having to let go of people in your experience is not to hurt. It's just to allow both parties to expand to their greatness. And sometimes we learn what we need to learn from people, and it's time that we both move on so that we can continue to act in alignment with God's purpose for us and the universe path for us and our divine mission here on earth. Okay, so that's the shadow work and the light that we have from it. Okay, so we have why, and maybe it's a matter of you're learning that maybe through this experience, this pruning that is happening, or this change in the guard, this shift that is happening, is allowing for you to understand deeper what the purpose is for or why it is happening. Try not to get too stuck in the why and allow for the awareness to come up. You don't have to attach to the awareness. You can just be like, I understand now. Okay, this person is going to better their self in this way, and it's going to allow for me to find someone who is on this mission for this season or reason in my life. So it's really just understanding and making that connection. Hopefully you are making that connection. If not, hopefully this has given you a little bit of information to work towards understanding that. Oh, we got two cards, and that's okay because we were going to pull the first two anyway. So we have the Knave of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is like, and I technically think it goes this way, the way that they came out. Which either way, the message is the same, which is that, there is a sense of confidence that you have that you are on the right path and you are in alignment with your mission and maybe with the people in your life, your tribe. You feel in alignment, you feel confident, but somewhere there has been a change. And it's like when that change happens, you can just look at it as a better change in your situation, in your finances, in your experience, in your relationships. The change is for the good, and you can just enjoy being a beginner or enjoy starting fresh. Enjoy that fresh new energy, new outlook, new perceptions. Or you can choose to attach to the letting go part, the changing part, and feel frustrated about it. So I would, this position in a lot of the readings have been like, watch out for this. This is the part you're going to want to watch out for. Make sure you don't find yourself fighting the purge. Allow yourself to grow from it and merge with it and merge deeper into your experience that is here for you, and accept that. Okay, Virgo, allow for that purge to happen. Hold on to your confidence that you know what it is, that who you are and what your purpose is, and the work that you're doing. So stay confident in that. Allow yourself to learn something new and surround yourself with new people, and don't fight what's letting go. Don't fight the purge. All right, so we'll look at the spiritual side of things and what the shadow work is teaching there spiritually. Oh my gosh, I love that you have the full moon in Virgo card for Virgo reading. I love that. That has only happened in one other reading so far, and I love when that happens, because to me, there's a strong connection to spirit in this reading, and spirit really wants you to stop judging yourself based on who goes or who walks away. That is not an indicator of you as a person. That is not an indicator of your purpose or your mission or even your relationship with that person. Just because they are no longer in your experience to serve in a way that they have served before does not mean that they can't still serve the relationship. The relationship can change and shift and still be a relationship that is valuable to you and in alignment with you. But it seems that what this is kicking up for you spiritually is when you start to learn that there is a purge going on and some people are leaving your existence. It feels like that. Or somewhere in your relationships, or I meant to say somewhere in your existence things are shifting, and I said relationship. So it's like this feels like a big relationship energy. Spirit wants me to make sure that I am focusing on the relationship part of things. So it's like, because the relationships have been changing and shifting and purging, that you might be worrying that it has something to do with you. You've been second guessing yourself. You've been a bit too critical, and you've just been feeling the pressure. Okay, Virgo, and it's really just a time to start to simplify. When we feel this pressure and we feel the need to fight what's letting go, and what's shifting, and we're holding on to things that we need to be letting go of, it's really a time to declutter, throw things away, donate some things, give away things, have healthier practices, fill your life with things that feel good and are simplified. Okay? It's time to simplify the life. So that's what you could do to spiritually help this. Know that even the things that are purifying, they're to help you simplify even. Maybe you can look at it that way when you're pondering and wondering why. It's like, if there is this energy of simplifying and decluttering and purging your home, your work, and things like that, then your relationships are going to also be the same. You're going to need to purge some relationships that you might not have seen coming, and that's okay. Again, they can serve in a different way. So the light work from this is artistic expression. This is about tapping into your creative side, and to be mindful of where you, so like artistic expression is like how you use the energy that you are being given to kind of manifest. Like, yeah, okay, I see you. We're talking about you. This is important for you to know, okay? You have some, we talk about you aren't good enough. You have these abilities, this creative way of thinking, especially being a Virgo. You have a really strong sense of logic and systems and abilities and tools in your chest, right? And you can either use them to fight things that are not within your control, or you can use them to increase your confidence and shift your experience into a more in a more positive direction, okay? Paul the Venetian, he is from the Renaissance time, or like the 1500s, and Paul the Venetian, I believe that this has to do with the picture of the Last Supper. And so to me, this holds a bit of, this is part of the spiritual part. So this is like your spiritual expression. Are you believing that the universe is on your side and that you're in alignment with where you're headed? Or will you look at your experience and think, I'm not doing this right. There's something not right. I'm screwing up. That's why these people are going. I must not be a good partner. I must not be a good friend or a good family member or a good boss. Like, if you know God's purpose for you and your universal path and mission, then please know that you are good enough and you are doing the things that you need to do for your experience. All right, Virgo, let's look at some healing for you. So yeah, there are some unexpected changes. How do you handle the unexpected? You can be excited for the unexpected, or you can be scared as to what's around the corner. If you look here, she's coming down this kind of dark staircase, and she's not sure what's around the corner. So you can take a moment in that unsurety or unknowingness and be afraid, or you can be inquisitive, or you can be excited, or you can be all of those things, really. Just take a step around the corner and see what awaits, and I bet you will be pleasantly surprised by what you see. Forgive the people who walk away, forgive the purge, forgive things that are no longer serving in the way that it has served you. That role has changed, and you can roll with it. It is okay. Okay? It is okay. You are good enough. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person. The lesson is knowing that you are in alignment, and as you walk in alignment, things that are meant to serve in alignment with you will attract and will stay, and that isn't will shift and it will go. And you can just keep flowing with it. Flow with the unexpected, Virgo. It's all good things around the corner. I wish you all the best. Take care.